Testing. Wait. Awesome walruses. Meet the walrus. What is that funny looking beast near the water? It's a walrus. Let's learn about this awesome animal. Walruses are one of the biggest animals in the world. Some are 12 feet long and weigh 3,000 pounds. Wow, that's larger than this car. You can kind of see that this guy is bigger than this car. Walruses live on land and in the ocean. Their skin is thick and tough. They have 4 flippers to help them swim. They also have lots of whiskers. So here's their thick skin. Here's their flippers that help them swim. This is their tusks, which is really teeth that just grew and grew and grew. And they have whiskers over here. What else makes walruses special? Tusks, which I showed you already. Tusks are super long teeth that stick out of their mouth. Tusks are made of ivory, which is hard and strong. And elephants have tusks too. All walruses have tusks, but the tusks of a male are usually longer and straighter than the tusks of a female. Some walrus tusks are 3 feet long. Walruses use their tusks to pull themselves out of water and drag themselves across land. Tusks are also used to jab other animals. Ouch! Walruses use their tusks, dig their tusks into the ground to move forward. Walruses are found in the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. They live where the winters are long and water is icy cold. The red shows where the walruses live in the world. So, all the way up here in the cold places in the north is where they live. How does a walrus stay warm? It helps to be large. Heat stays in a big body longer than a small body. Walruses' ears don't get cold because they are just tiny little holes. So here is a big old walrus, but they only have little pinhole ears. Walruses also have blubber. Blubber is kind of like a snowsuit. This extra layer of fat helps keep a walrus warm. A cold walrus has white skin. A warm walrus has pink skin like these guys. See, they're nice and pink because they're feeling nice and comfy. Walruses are clumsy on land, but they are great swimmers. They hold their breath underwater just like people do. Some walruses can hold their breath underwater for more than 25 minutes. That's a lot longer than a person can hold their breath underwater. Walruses are predators. That means they hunt other animals for food. Walruses dive deep in the water to find their lunch. And here we see a walrus using its whiskers to help find food in the deep, dark ocean. You can really see its whiskers well in this picture. Do you like seafood? Walruses sure do. Some of them eat more than 5,000 clams in one day. Some walrus food: worms, snails, crabs, clams, mussels, squid, lobster, shrimp, and octopus. And here's just a few pictures of that: lobster, squid, and clams. So if they eat meat, that makes them carnivores. Walruses live in noisy groups called herds. Male walruses are called bulls. They live in one herd. Female walruses are called cows, and they live in another herd. Walrus cows have babies about every 2 years. Most of them have only one baby at a time. That baby is called a calf. Walruses can live to be 40 years old. Cows are caring mothers. Cows drink their mother's milk. The milk helps the cows grow and grow. Most male calves leave their mothers when they are about 2 or 3 years old, and we'll find out about the female calves in a moment. Once male walruses have learned to hunt, they leave their mothers to live in a male herd. Herds keep walruses safe. Female walruses stay in the same herd as their mothers. So that's what happens to females. They stay with their moms in the girl herd. Long ago, people used to hunt walruses. The meat was used for food. The skin was used to make tools, boats, and tents. Here's an old photo of a tent made with walrus skin. Then people started to hunt walruses only for the ivory in their tusks. There was so much hunting that the world was running out of walruses. So people used tusks to make carvings like these. This kind of art is called scrimshaw. People began to worry about walruses, so they made rules to protect them from hunters. That was good news for walruses. Today, the world is a much safer place for this awesome animal. And that is our awesome walrus book.